Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. Welcome to Scenarios. This is where we look at things in the NBA that are never going to happen, but we're just kind of wondering what if. Be sure to like this video, guys, because next episode we are going to be looking at what the San Antonio Spurs will be like without Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili. Basically, both those guys retired, which that's more realistic, but we'll get to that next episode, guys. Be sure to like this video. This episode, guys, New York Knicks. All you Knicks fans out there, man, we are going to be looking at Linsanity. Yes, guys, Linsanity, if he would have continued to be Linsanity. Because there was a stretch a few years ago where this guy played literally out of his damn mind. Like, he was just doing, like, he was putting up, like crazy stats, and he was just kind of like a guy out of nowhere, that at one point was actually sleeping on, like, his friend's couch in New York. So, he really went from being a no-namer to, like, a household name, Linsanity did. And, you know, he had a good stretch of about 5 games where he was averaging about 25, 30 points a game. But then the whole rest of that season, he averaged about 18. So we are going to assume that Jeremy Lin kept on playing up to those standards and stayed with the New York Knicks. Now, looking at the team here, guys, I didn't make really any big differences trade-wise. I kind of just assuming the same moves were made. Of course, that probably would not have been the case, but there's no way to really go back and analyze what trades would have been made. But, yo, looking at Jeremy Lin's stats right here, I just kind of did this just off my own knowledge of him. I knew he was shooting really well. Like, I really wanted to go out of my way to make this guy's stats crazy good. So I made him a really good shooter. If I remember correctly, he was shooting really well during that stretch, so I made him a really good shooter. Shot IQ really good, you know, driving layup good. Still can't dunk. I mean, he can dunk a little bit, but, you know, just because you Linsanity doesn't mean you were doing, like, tomahawks through the legs, 360 alley-oops or nothing like that. Good ball handling, good ball control, good passing skills. Really just stats that you would see from, like, a superstar point guard, which is what he was playing like at the time. So, what we're basically going to do, guys, simulate this season, see how good this team would do, because recently the Knicks have not been very good. The Knicks have not been a great team. Now, this season, you know, this 2015-2016 season, they have been pretty good. You know, I think they're a playoff team, definitely. Kristaps Porzingis has definitely stood out as a top player, as a top rookie this year. So, you know, when you add a 95 overall in Jeremy Lin, you got a guy like Carmelo Anthony who knows how to get it done. I think this team definitely is a playoff team with Linsanity, so I'm expecting them to be probably a top 4, top 5 seed. I don't think they'll be top 2, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. So let's get the simulation underway. And be sure, guys, like I said earlier, to like this video and let me know in the comment section below, how do you think Linsanity would do today? Like, how do you think this Knicks team would be with Linsanity? And also, what other scenarios do you guys want to see? What other scenarios do you guys want to see? I love hearing your guys' thoughts. Like, it really helps me come up with these new ideas. So yeah. Let's get the simulation underway, though. All right, April 12th. So we'll go to April 11th right here. Actually, we'll do the whole season. Simulate through date. See how this team does. Like I said, I'm expecting probably like a fourth seed. I think that sounds about right with Linsanity on this team, because, you know, Kristaps and Melo are both really good players, but you look at the bench. The bench is really still not all that great. Robin Lopez, he's a decent center. You know, he's a guy that isn't really going to score you a lot of points. He knows how to clean up around the basket. He'll get rebounds and block shots, play some good defense. Aaron Aflalo, I personally love. He's one of my favorite players. And actually, guys, looking at this team already, though, I might be wrong. They look like a #1 seed already, man. Oh my God. Oh my dude, we are putting up numbers. Oh my life, we like knocking on that. We're like knocking on that 72 or 70. What was it? 70 and 12, whatever the Bulls record was, man. We kind of knocking on that door here a little bit. I mean, we're not going to get it, but we already got 7 losses, but man. Alright, so it looks like Linsanity would have been the savior of New York. Looks like that dude, if he would have kept on playing, and would have kept on playing up those stands with this team, they're looking pretty damn good, guys. I was definitely wrong. I was expecting, like, middle of the road, but I'm really curious to see what his stats are going to be. I bet you know, alright, I wonder if Melo is going to be the leading scorer. I don't think so. I think it's got to be Linsanity with those stats I gave him. But definitely a top 2 seed is looking like, you know, going into the end of the season here. And I'm really surprised. Look at that fan interest. That fan interest is damn low. Y'all got Linsanity putting up big-time numbers. You guys ain't even cracking 60%. So that's a bit surprising. But, hey, I guess it's just a video game. I bet you the hype will be definitely real. Well, it was. We all know what the hype was like when Linsanity was playing. So, I don't know. But I'm really curious to see what the stats are going to be all about. And I really do like Jeremy Lin. I don't really like his haircut so much these days. He's kind of getting a little crazy with his hairstyle. But hey, that's him. I guess I shouldn't judge. But you know, he went to the Houston Rockets, went to play on the Lakers for a while. Now he's on the Charlotte Hornets. He's not really, you know, he still is a decent player, good, decent role player, so I'm happy for him in that respect, but, man, he could have been so much more, man. Like, I know he was just playing really good, and it was just kind of the perfect scenario, because I believe at the time Melo was injured, so he was kind of the number one option on a team of nobodies, and, you know, but looking at the MVP, looking at the awards here, Kevin Durant always wins MVP. It seems like every video I've done, he's won MVP. Emmanuel Mudiay, Rookie of the Year. I'm gonna guess Josh Smith is gonna be the sixth man. Yeah, I'm gonna guess DeAndre Jordan is gonna be Defensive Player of the Year. I got it, guys. I got it down. And Jeremy Lin, okay, Most Improved Player. That actually makes sense. And oh my God, look at those stats. Oh my God, guys, he's shooting 22 points a game, 10 rebounds. Damn, the little man getting rebounds. About 11 assists. He's almost averaging a triple-double. He's literally 0.1 rebound away from averaging a triple-double. 2 steals and about a block a game. Shooting 48% field goal percentage. 43% three-pointer. The Linsanity hype is real. That Linsanity hype is real, guys. And he actually got the first NBA All-First team there, so that's pretty impressive. Let's see what he did. Defensively, he probably does too. Okay, so I guess not defensively, but that's all good. Looks like Kristaps got rookie first team. But we got playoff here, guys. Let's go ahead and simulate the playoffs, see how this team does. Well, actually, let's check out the stats real quick here. Let's go to the player stats. So Jeremy Lin did lead the team in scoring at 22.2. Melo was right behind him with 21, and then Kristaps had a great season himself. So yeah, definitely was a nice little 1-2 punch here with Melo and Linsanity, who just played out of his damn mind. I was not expecting those kind of numbers, guys. I was not expecting that. But he was playing that good for a time. You know, there's at least a 5-game stretch when he was putting up really good numbers. Not triple-doubles, of course, but still, guys, pretty damn good. So we go up against the Detroit Pistons. I'm expecting to make it to the Eastern Conference and lose to the Cavaliers. That's my prediction here. We'll make it to the Eastern Conference, lose to the Cavaliers, but I've been wrong before. Many times, actually. So let's simulate current round. And hopefully we beat the Detroit Pistons. Okay, we went to a Game 7 with the Detroit Pistons, so that's going to make this next series even tougher. So simulate with current round here. Can we beat the Bucks? Alright, we beat the Bucks and the Cavaliers and New York Knicks. Like I said, I'm expecting to lose to them here, but we'll see. Simulate rounds. Alright, we got eliminated in the Eastern Conference. I mean, you know, Linsanity is a good player, but LeBron James is one of the best in the world, so it's looking like Cavaliers. I'm just kind of curious here. Let's simulate this. Golden State Warriors and Cleveland Cavaliers. Simulate current rounds. And the Golden State Warriors actually swept them 4-0, so LeBron James got swept in the finals yet again. To the Golden State Warriors. So yeah, that was definitely really interesting, guys. I mean, Linsanity, it was fun to watch as a fan of basketball, and really a fan of greatness and great moments. You know, it was an honor to be able to watch him during that time and kind of see some of the things he did out there for that team. Of course, he never lived up to that. Very hard measurements and statistics to live up to, but you know, this is definitely very interesting to watch. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave your suggestions in the comment section below of what other scenarios you guys want to see. Remember, next episode we are going to be looking at the San Antonio Spurs once Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili retire, and kind of how Kawhi Leonard can handle that team. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.